The next section for TA southbounders is Waipu to Mangawhai. Again, pardon the pronunciation. I wanted to take this video also to describe that the North Island has so many pockets and so many possibilities of kind of these very small towns that these section videos that I'm putting out with this information, it's very dependent on your mileage and how you link up your camping spot, your hikes. But with the legal camps, it kind of forces your hand for some of these towns. But I wanted to put the caveat in there because some of these sections are going to be a little weird because of how close the next town is or close the next resupply point is. So I just wanted you to be aware about that. So leaving the town of Waipu or the Waipu Cove camp, you have two options. You can backtrack about a mile to the official TA, or you can do an alternate through Lang's Beach, which that's the option we decided to choose. And as you saw there, the track was closed. We had to ford a river and then ford it back. So it forced you on this road walk out of Waipu. It was a very quiet road, and then you had a little bit of beach walking in there, as you see. And after the beach, it would put you ultimately back onto the road. The beach portion was small. It was about a mile or two. But then the road, again, just very gorgeous. The roads in New Zealand, unless you're on a major highway like SH1, SH2, SH3, for the most part, they're very, very calm. So you pass by some cows. Those are the bulls I was talking about. Luckily, you're not in the pen with them yet. You will get to that on the North Island or South Island. But after that, you connect back into the official TA. And the official TA has some gravel road that will steadily climb. The climb, it's graded on a road, so it's not too bad. Eventually you hit this farmland that you're going up and over stiles. That's when the elevation gets a little steeper. Decline and incline is a little bit harder. As you can see, Magpie's catching her breath right there. But overall, you're not doing too much climbing this day. It's a short day, as you saw in the beginning, about 13 miles. Puts you through a little bit of a forested section, but then it puts you onto this bluff trail that you just have miles of broad sweeping views. Just really, really gorgeous. You can kind of do a 360 and you got bodies of water on one side, beautiful rolling New Zealand hills on the other, just crystal clear water. It is really, really pretty. So when you leave Waipu Cove, I would recommend packing out water to get to at least Mangawhai Heads, because the sources in this section, you may have a few running creeks on that beach coming up, but for the most part, it's town to town, like I've said in past videos. So you descend down to this beach, and this beach ends up wrapping around that cliff band up to your right over there. And it's easy, hard packed sand. You can actually hold a pace on this, and you continue walking the beach, and eventually it will put you into a car park. The car parks are also a good place to utilize for a quick break / restrooms, and usually the restrooms have taps. There are a few exceptions, can't talk, to that rule, but for overall, most of the restrooms are flushing toilets with taps because it is a popular tourist destination. So once you finish that, you have a little bit of road connector to this piece of trail right here, and ultimately the beach. And off to Magpie's right there is the Mangawhai Heads Holiday Park. If your miles link up, highly recommend that place. It is absolutely gorgeous. You will have to walk into the town of Mangawhai Heads here proper to get your food, resupply, and then walk back. But it is a very, very gorgeous holiday park. I would also recommend, we decided to go to the town of Mangawhai, which is a few more miles down this type of track from Mangawhai Heads. It's a smaller town, but somehow it had more hotels. But I would highly recommend resupplying in Mangawhai Heads itself. It has a far larger grocery store. So even if you're staying at the holiday park or even here in Mangawhai proper, definitely do your resupply in Mangawhai Heads because it has more resupply, cheaper food, better options. So get ready for the next section. Let's go get it.